So before I address whatever questions you may have, let me say a few words about this contemplation. This exploration that we refer to as life. Some people have asked me, what is meditation? How do I meditate? Our entire life is meditation. Everything we do is a meditation. Most of us meditate on how I can be happy. How can I be happy? Behind everything that we do, there is an interest in happiness, in peace and happiness. Most often, we're not aware of that. And we believe that we are trying to improve our life, our personal life, advancing, learning, having a better situation, and better relationships, better experiences. But behind that is our desire for peace and happiness. Now, peace and happiness means tranquility. An inner state of non-disturbance. And in our life, it's a harmonious our decisions lead to harmony. They don't stir the pot. They don't create more complexity. You see, we live in a relationship. And if you pursue happiness for yourself without including everybody and everything, you become confused and unhappy. Because happiness implies globality and embrace. And in order for you to be able to embrace whatever is unfolding in your life, you have to come to a relaxed personal mind, the impression of me as a person and all the personal mental activities. I have to calm down. And in order for your mental to quiet down and come to peace, it is important for you to realize that your personal mental is actually a universal. You are interconnected intimately with everything and everyone. You are part of the whole, like drops of water in the ocean. You are intimately interconnected with everything and everybody. So you cannot seek happiness for yourself as one droplet in the ocean at the expense of the other droplets in the ocean. It is illogical. It does not work this way. Your happiness is interconnected with everybody else's happiness. So it is important for you to relax your personal conditions. To relax your borders, to relax your edges. Relax your breathing. Relax your belly, your shoulders, your face, your neck, your blood flow. Your electromagnetic field, your electrical field. You relax it, you allow it. You allow, you give space. It might be difficult initially due to our strong belief in the separate me, in me. But when you reflect upon what we call life, my life, or life in general, you will notice that your breath is interconnected with everybody else's breath. It is the one light, one divine light that shines upon the entire space. You cannot exist without everybody else's input. So you can learn to trust and what you are trusting is not a particular person. You're trusting that divine order that takes care of the galaxies, that takes care of the weather, that takes care of the blood flow. In religious terms, they say trust God. You have to trust God. And in that trust, you give all your personal concerns and worries to the divine order. There is a vast expanse of presence, a vast expanse of being. We do not exist without that expanse. We exist as that expanse of being. We refer to ourselves as human beings, being, beingness. Beingness does not mean being an object. It refers to a non-objective beingness, not a thing. The human is the impression, the physical impression, and the being is the non-physical. The human is what appears, and the being is the presence in which the human appears. And this being, this beingness, this presence, we all share it. Like a mother shares through the umbilical cord with her fetus, with her baby. She shares herself with the baby. It's that intimate. It's an intimacy. Our intimacy is in beingness. So in meditation, you relax your humanness, meaning you relax your conditioning, your belief structures, your thoughts. You allow them to come to beingness. It is not possible to hear these words without your being. We refer to that as being here, or I am here. We refer to beingness, being as I. I hear these words, meaning I being. Presence. We share this presence. We are this presence. And what's so beautiful about this presence is that it is a gift. We don't need to cultivate it. We don't need to work at it. It's there. It's given. It's like the sunshine. It's given. So in meditation, you get in touch with beingness, with presence. In the way you turn your attention towards presence. Because presence is essential to hear these words. Presence is essential for you to be able to perceive any bodily sensation. Presence is essential for you to be able to perceive any thought, any memory, any perception. Although you do not perceive presence as you perceive a tree, you understand what I'm talking about. Because you are this presence. It's presence that talks and presence that hears. So in meditation, what we refer to as meditation or life is this turning one's attention to presence. And what's so beautiful about presence is that presence is inherent peace. It does not need to do anything to be this peace. It is peace, love, beauty, intelligence, clarity, wisdom, compassion. It is that already. You don't need to become wise or compassionate or loving as a person. You simply need to realize that you are this presence, this beingness that hears these words, that is already freedom, love, beauty, compassion, wisdom. All your personal problems are resolved upon turning your attention to presence, to beingness, to awareness, to consciousness. In religious terms, to God. All your personal affairs and troubles and concerns are resolved and settled and answered in your turning your attention to that. And what is very lovely is that you don't need to go far to find presence, to find peace, to find happiness. You don't need to go to the Himalaya. You don't need to go to India. You don't need to practice some of the tantric practices, you don't need to study complex scriptures, because presence, beingness, awareness, consciousness, God is closer than close. It's closer than your breath. It is what you are. What truly hears these words. And that's a tremendous gift. It's like having your private ocean, you know. Now we build these homes, we have our private pool, but here you have your private ocean. But it's not private. So it's important for you to come to that understanding. The understanding that there is availability to you, that presence, the divine presence, the divine light is available to you. So you can turn your attention to it. Find out where it is, where is it, where does it reside, what is it, what shape does it have, how does it function. To turn your attention to it. You cannot live a life of busyness in the world with work and money and children and position and all these affairs in life. You cannot live your life just a worldly life and be serious about meditation or be serious about happiness and truth. You cannot. You cannot have both. You cannot live a worldly life and at the same time have a godly life. No. You will not get that sort of teaching here. You have to make a choice. What is it that you really, truly love? If you love the world, it's fully available to you. You can go work for more money, you can seek better relationships, you can seek more love from join organizations, join love groups and help, whatever. You can do that. You can seek positions and seek situations, buy bigger homes, get more money, eat better cuisine, travel the world. It's your freedom. But in 5,000 or 20,000 or 100,000 lifetimes, you'll come back here. You will come back here. So you can spare yourself a lot of twisting and turning by listening carefully. And take at heart what is being shared with you. There are rare opportunities that come in your life where you can get an understanding or an invitation that you can take home and take it seriously. Don't sweep it under the carpet. What you are looking for is not in the world. It's beyond the world. You have to discover for yourself how to come to it. This lifetime is an opportunity for you. Once you hear this message, to do your homework. Do your homework seriously. You have to change your living habits. Your tendencies to gossip, your tendencies to fill your time with activity, your tendencies to keep the mind spinning with thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Let me think about this and think about that. Let me think some more about this. You have to make some time during your day to be quiet, to sit quietly, reflect quietly, sense, feel, be in touch with what is unfolding within and around you, in the space of stillness. See what gets revealed to you. You have to observe your mind. Notice how conditioned it is, how repetitive it is, like a parrot, repeating, 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 repeating. You have to see how exhausting that is. It leads nowhere. What keeps it spinning? What maintains it? Nobody's forcing you. You have to contemplate yourself, contemplate your mind. Take some time. Make the time. When you wake up in the morning, don't immediately hop onto the spinning wheel of thought and work and activities. Take some time as you wake up in the morning to be still, to be in touch. Notice what's arising, the old ghosts, the old stories, yesterday's concerns, through your dream, back up in the morning, just keep on going, spinning and spinning the wheel. Slow down. You have been gifted everything you need. It's already gifted to you. Just don't trash it. Don't squander it. Contemplate. Contemplate. What is it? What is the reality of my experience? Is it the spinning mind that's constantly telling you stories about me and him and her, and how can a spinning movie, spinning images be the reality of your experience? Is reality a constantly changing reality? From moment to moment, moment to moment, next thought, next thought. Or you have to find out. To also watch your tendencies, how you relate. To look. There might be tendencies in how you relate with people and how you live that are unhappy. They seem to be happy, but when you look at them closely, they are unhappy. Because whatever you do that is happy will make you happy and make everybody else around you happy. It's a shared happiness. There is no possibility of a personal happiness and a unhappiness for the others. That's not possible. You're faking yourself, you're fooling yourself when you think you are happy and unhappy people around you. To watch how you behave, how you impact others. You have to listen. You listen from your heart, not from your mind that says, oh, I like this, I don't like that, what he did this and she did that. Not with your mind. You listen with your heart. You listen with your love, with your stillness, with the presence. It's the presence that's listening. Right now it is presence that's listening. It's presence that's speaking. It's the heart that speaks to the heart. It's one heart, speaking to itself, listening to itself, loving itself, recognizing itself, saying yes. Saying yes. This is good, this is truth, this is love, this is beauty. You know that, you feel that, I feel that, we are that. It's not something I do and something you do, it's a gift from God. Just turn our attention to it, we say yes. We say yes, I believe so. All my personal fears and my personal concerns, what's happening to me, am I losing this, am I gaining that? I surrender them to you. I surrender them. Because all they do is keep you concerned, keep you in a crouched position, keep you worried and troubled, and I surrender them. Surrender. You surrender the contractions, the fears, and you surrender your body. You surrender in your body. You relax your chest, your belly, your shoulders. You release. You allow your body to expand in the space. There is an ample space around you, available, free. Borderless space available, infinite space available. For any contractions that arises in your body, for you to surrender it to the space. Learn, explore for yourself how to surrender those sensations, those contractions, surrender them to the space. You can find the way, you don't need a teacher. You can find a way, you are your own teacher. There is ample, infinite space around you to release and relax your contractions. Not to hold on to them, not to maintain them. What's the big deal about maintaining them? It's just painful, unhappy, not needed. Change that habit. Change for yourself and for everybody. Change the habit. Say yes. I will release it into the space. I am saying yes to that. I am willing to release it into the space. I will not hold on to it. What for? Holding on to an old grudge, holding on to an old memory. holding on to a point of view about me, about you, about him, about her. What for? What does it do? It just keeps you holding on, like grasping, and it's not relaxed, it's not open, it's not happy.